little more hero work.
Alright, I believe that is the end of the combat Toy Box Adventures. There's just 3. And now we have all of the different race Toy Box Adventures. There are 5 of them, but they're all kind of the same thing. Starting with Battle Race. Get set, go! Be the fastest in this 3-lap race with weapons. So yeah, remember the challenge? Remember the Battle Race challenges we had to face in the Cars playset? That's pretty much what this is, but on a different track. And you get to play as any character you want, so that's nice. Yeah, check this track out. And we're even given a light buggy. This is straight from Tron Legacy. Alright, complete 3 laps around the track as quickly as possible. We get gold if we do it in under 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Which I believe is 125 seconds. So, pretty much, like, on average, 40 seconds per lap. And we have 3 opponents as opposed to the 5 opponents we had in the Cars playset challenges. Or just races in general. So yeah, we even get to race off-road. I mean, technically we did in the Cars playset as well, but like, we go in between on-road and off-road. Spoiler alert, something that you will not be able to do in the Toy Box mode, unfortunately. Alright, 42-second lap there. That might work. I don't know. Alright. I believe that, in that brown part of the track, I believe will slow you down. So, yeah, if you're gonna want to cross that, you're probably gonna want to use, of course, a speed boost there. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I tried to... Wow. Okay. And also, it's interesting how quickly you respawn. Okay. So I guess you don't lose that much time. Alright, we're getting some progress on the Nifty Drifter feat. That's what that banner was up there. Oh, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Might cut it close here. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it this time. Especially with the failure of that shortcut. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna get gold this time. Yeah, just 6 seconds. Got a silver medal. And yeah. Well, you get rank sparks, that's nice. Also, I'm pretty sure that noise is just our vehicle. Yeah. Well, let's try that again. I'll admit, this is one that I've often struggled with while, I guess you could say practicing this game for the sake of this playthrough. This was an adventure I was never able to get a gold medal on. It's a pretty difficult one, I will say. Especially when that happens. When you step into the, I guess you could call that tar. Yeah, you don't want to step in that, because that especially slows you down. Pretty much stops you. I honestly think one of the biggest issues with, you know, this adventure, and like the reason why I think, okay, that was a lot of shields from the power disc. One of the reasons why I think it's so difficult is because of the vehicle you're given and how it's kind of difficult to navigate with this vehicle just for how freaking huge it is. Look at this thing. It's massive, especially if you compare it with the other Cars characters, which Yeah, if you're actually playing as a Cars character, you won't have to have this, you know, freaking behemoth like, you know, pre-selected. So I guess that makes things kind of easy. Yeah, we did not get a good lap on that. Oh, was it what, 48 seconds? And I want to average like 40 seconds per lap. I might actually just have to use a Cars character if I'm not able to do well enough on this. And I want to say it's only this adventure in particular. So, okay, I just went inside Mater there for a second, whatever that was. Yeah, with a vehicle as large as this, trying to do barrel rolls and stuff or tricks is not a good idea. The thing is that you're also a lot vulnerable to items and stuff because you have such a large hitbox. To where, like, yeah, look at this. I took up, like, the entire lane is just my vehicle. My God. Yeah, I expect a lot of restarts on this one. Because, yeah, one mess up and you're pretty much screwed with the amount of time you're given in order to get a gold medal. Dear God. Okay, yeah, sure. I guess Mater just not only does not exist, but also just kind of flew around there for a second. God, this is weird. Yeah, as much as I like... Okay. What's interesting is that in the Wii version of Disney Infinity, this track pretty much has an entirely different design to where it is a... Oh, by the way, we got the feat Nifty Drifter. Anyways, as I was saying, the track is way shorter in the Wii version. And yeah, it makes this adventure definitely so much easier on the Wii console, which I find weird. I also find it weird how much easier the Wii version is in a lot of aspects. Because it seems to, like, I guess hold your hand a lot more than in other versions. It's so weird. I guess because they thought the only people that would play the Wii version are kids that weren't able to afford the other systems. Which, considering it's a Disney game, that's probably why it's sold so well on the Wii. I mean, I guess it tells you when I bought it, so... I guess that, what is that? I guess I can't say anything about it because I bought it, so, like, why should I be surprised? You know? And I know plenty of other people that bought it. Yeah, see, look at this. I'm about to lap Mater. This might actually be the one. Come on. Yes! Just barely. Holy crap. Talk about cutting it close. Just, yeah, which is 19, would you call it 19 centiseconds? Yeah, 19 centiseconds off from not getting gold medal. Dang, that was close. But yeah. See that? I didn't have to use a Cars character for that. I was able to use the bulky freaking buggy from Tron. The light buggy is its official name. Alright, anyways. Alright, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the lap race. Get set, go! Be the fastest in this 3-lap race. Pretty much the same thing as before, except now there are no items. So it might be a little easier for us because now we won't have our opponents freaking sabotaging us and throwing us up into the air to where we lose so much time. Although I don't know if the actual times for the different metals are the same. That's the only thing. By the way, we get the vehicle Cinderella's coach this time. From the movie, well, Cinderella. That the fairy godmother makes out of a pumpkin. It is the exact same times. Okay. Under 2 minutes and 5 seconds. The Cinderella's coach vehicle even has unique sound effects. And whenever you press the melee attack button, which pretty much honks the horn of any vehicle if you don't have any items equipped, it'll have like a bell sound. Isn't that cool? I believe if you actually like if you like accelerate in the vehicle, I think, yeah, there's a galloping sound that plays, implying that, you know, there would be horses in front of you, even though there aren't. But whatever, it's still cool. I mean, I know there were horses in front of the coach in the movie, so I guess that's why they did it here. And it's interesting because this is this is a vehicle that's normally gotten through a power disc. So it's kind of interesting that we're able to access it here without the need of the power disc, which is sold separately from this game, of course. Unless you were lucky enough to get it in the starter pack, which comes with a random Wave 1 power disc. Yeah, Cinderella's coach was a Wave 1 power disc, by the way. And, yeah. I also think this vehicle is pretty cool. Not one of my first picks in this game, but definitely not one of my last, I'd say. Because at least it, you know, controls well, unlike the light buggy. It's got some good handling, which I don't know if these vehicles have, like, different speeds. They probably don't, but I'm sure they have different, like, handling and stuff. Also, look at that. We freaking crushed this adventure. Oh my god. A gold medal first try. With 12 seconds left to spare. For a gold medal. That's cool. Wow. That was pretty easy. I guess you're able to press the "that was easy" button for this one. Wasn't that a thing? In like a commercial or something? I think so. I definitely remember one of my elementary school teachers talking about it, so that's the only reason why I remember.
Using either the pause menu or the hub.
You want to go see if we can save the world again?
Again? Did we save the world by racing before? Whatever. Alright.
Jack, not giving the babysitter too hard.
Anyways, battle race reverse. Get set, go! Be the fastest in this 3-lap race with weapons. Same description as the battle race. Yeah. Except this time, we're doing the track backwards. So yes, similarly to the Cars playset, these tracks are designed to where they can be played both forwards and backwards. So yeah, why use a different track when you could reuse the same track, but just put it in reverse, and boom, you got a whole new track. As seen here.
Race 3 laps as quickly as possible.
Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, same times as before. And interestingly enough, we're actually given the Cinderella's coach as opposed to the light buggy. Who knows? Maybe the normal reverse race will give us the light buggy again. I sure hope not. Uh-oh. Although, still probably be easier than having it with items because, you know, we have the humongous hitbox to where the opponents would shoot us with the items no matter what. At least if we're close to them, you know. Uh-oh. Dang it. A little behind on this lap. Oh well. At least I'm a little more familiar with the track now. So things shouldn't be that worrisome. So I'm trying to think, are there any, like, extra shortcuts I could take? There's that! Okay, cool. Apparently I could do that. You could just jump over the wall and skip a pretty large portion of the track. Alright. Write that down at home, kids. You're gonna need that. Or at least want it, because it's a pretty cool shortcut. Uh-oh. Let's see it again. If I'm able to. Probably. I mean, I got 3 turbos to waste. Okay, I didn't do it. Never mind. False alarm, everybody. Whatever. I'm sure we'll still be able to get the gold medal with no issues at all. Like that! 4 seconds left to spare. Alright. We got 300 sparks out of that. Interesting. Yeah. Using, press and hold B to block an enemy's attack, and push the left stick or left or right to dodge. Well, we already know that.
What do you say we head out and find ourselves another adventure?
Alright. Now, one thing that's interesting is that with the character, I believe they were supposed to have all sorts of different voice lines, like talking to the player about different stuff they did previously, or like want to do again. It's weird, because like, there are plenty of voice lines they have. By the way, lap race reverse. Get set, go, be the fastest in this 3 lap race. But anyways, there are plenty of voice lines that can be found in the game's files for all the characters that talk about them talking to the player saying like, hey, we should go get more gold stars, or, well, I think they called them stars, actually, not gold stars. Or, hey, that game we played before was pretty cool. Or, that race we did before. There was supposed to be a whole bunch of voice lines they have. They all go unused, from my knowledge, which is a shame. There was even some cool stuff, like, I'm pretty sure the game was like supposed to track when your birthday was, so that your character in-game could tell you happy birthday. It's interesting. Anyways, yeah, same times as before. Man. I want a video game where Kristen Bell can tell me happy birthday. But I guess we didn't get it, unfortunately. We were this close, boys. Whatever. Like I said, the voice file still exists, so yeah, if you want, you could find a voice file of Sarah Silverman as Vanellope telling you happy birthday. Yeah. Try sending it to a friend and see their reaction. They'll think, "Oh, did you pay for a cameo or something from Sarah Silverman?" And you're like, "No, man. This is just a voice file from Disney Infinity that no one heard because it was never used in game." I wonder how many people actually like know about the those lines. Probably very few, if I were to guess, because I don't know many other people that scour through Disney Infinity voice lines. It's such a specific thing. But you know, considering how many actors reprise their roles as their characters in this game, it does make scouring through them a little more interesting than it could have been. But yeah, the ones talking about adventures is, I think, the only ones that are actually used in-game. So, yeah. Isn't that a shame? We could have gotten so much more. But I'm sure, I don't know how difficult that would have been to program, because it would, you know, require the game to like track exactly what you do in game, like whether you're doing a race or building stuff or grabbing stars, I'd imagine that'd be really difficult to program, to track all that. So that's probably why they didn't do it, but they still recorded the lines anyway. Weird. Come on. Did that count? That counted! Alright. Oh, I guess because it reached 2:05 after I crossed the finish line. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Also, I didn't even realize we used the Mr. Incredible sports car for that adventure. I think it goes for any character. Kind of interesting. That just for that Cinderella's coach is used for 2 of the racing adventures. And there's 2 other random vehicles that are used for the other 2. It's very odd.
What do you say? Are you up for a little more hero work?
We still have one more, though. With off-road. Sure, the raceway is awesome, but how are your skills on this off-road course? Here we go. This one's interesting, folks. Because, it's really weird. Because, first of all, we're off-road. But also, the race is presented a lot differently. If you catch my drift. Check this out. We're in an off-road arena, first of all. We had the light buggy again. Great sign. And, check this out. The camera is zoomed out to where it is a fixed bird's eye view of the entire course, meaning your character is super tiny down in the bottom left. So yeah, under 40 seconds. It's a pretty short track. So, yeah, you're still going to want to rev it, though, like, by repeatedly pressing the right trigger. Despite, you know, the UI not being on screen. So, yeah. You're also going to want to, like, actually keep track of your turbo boost, which I think you're given sound cues for anyway. Yep, you are. Or same is not the case for your items, so... Yeah, you're just gonna have to guess which items you have. It does, you know, it definitely takes a while to get used to these controls because you have to know, okay, no matter like what direction I'm facing, left will, you know, turn, I think, counterclockwise, and right will turn you clockwise. That's kind of how it works. By the way, we got a silver medal. So yeah, I never liked this Toy Box Adventure as a kid. Or even nowadays. Like, it took me so long to get a gold medal because as a kid, I saw this and was like, what the heck is this? I hate this. And I think after I got a silver medal on it, I just kind of gave up. Actually, I don't even know if I got a silver medal. I might have just got bronze and that's it. And was like, alright, that's enough. I give up. Probably, knowing me. Also, yeah, it's interesting that your placement does not determine your medal. It's just your total time. So, even if you cross the finish line in second place, but still do it in under 40 seconds, you can still get a gold medal, which I did not do there.
Race 3 laps as quickly as possible.
It would be great if I didn't have the freaking light buggy, you know, which as I've explained before is not a great vehicle for something like this because of how large it is. Like, geez. I think I even thought this as a kid, but it looks like a freaking kazoo with wheels on the side. That's what it looks like. Alright. It's also especially difficult to drift here. Because, like, you know, it's hard to know exactly how much you want to turn. Alright, I might actually do it this time. Does that count? Yep, it does. We got gold. Yeah, despite us getting 3rd place, we still got gold because we did it in under 40 seconds. Just barely, though. Freaking, 80 milliseconds is, I think, the correct term, would have gotten us silver. So, yeah, we got really close there. But that's it. That is it for the Toy Box Adventures. At least the ones we can access with any character. At least during single player, you know.